So today we're gonna talk about Thousand Day Goku. If I could find him on the Link Partner website, where is Thousand Day Goku? So this is a card where everyone has just forgotten about this card because to get this card, you have to log in for 1,000 days. Then to easy A this card, you have to log in for another 1,000 days, making it 2,000 days to easy A him. So, what are they gonna do when we get to 3,000 days? Are they gonna make like a 3,000 day Gohan? I don't know what they're gonna do because this was one of those cards. Him and LR Vegito Blue, the free to play one, were cards that were dominated on the friend support list because everyone and their mother would get like Thousand Day Goku and would want to flex it, and everyone and their mother would get LR Vegito Blue STR, the free to play LR STR Vegito Blue, and want to flex him. So it's like, what do we make of this card? What do we do with this card? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev back with another one of these Dokkan battle videos, and today we're gonna talk about LR Thousand Day Goku, Thousand Fold Plea Goku. So, do any of you guys even use this card? Be honest. For those who have this card, do you use him? Like, ever? Or you just, like, you put him on the back burner, threw him inside your box, and just called it a day? Because I don't know anybody who's ever touched this card before. Even if they, like, haven't gotten it, or just, like, use, like, a private server to have access to using him. I don't think I've known anyone who's used a private server has used this guy. I don't know anybody who has ever, like, owned this guy to ever use him because he's just forgotten. I remember back then, right? Back in 2018, back in around 2018, people were flexing that they had this guy because I was playing around the time he did release on Global for, Global's 1,000 day, I'm pretty sure. And I think that having this guy was cool back then. But obviously now it's more so the fact, like, who cares? Because it's like you get him 1,000 days of logging in. Then you gotta wait an additional 1,000 days to easy A him. So let's just go ahead and push all that out the way. So 1,000 Day Goku. 1,000 Day Goku comes out October 23rd of 2017 on JP. And he does not come out during the Bad Road meta because the Bad Road meta starts October 28th of 2017. So this guy is out during the Leader Skill slash Dokkan event meta, and I think that he performs well during that meta because this guy has a good, I'll probably say a great leader skill for that meta because he's all types 3 key and 100% of the stats that's bueno. That's quite good. That is quite good. Also, his super attack effects were actually quite solid too. He was a support type hero on each of his 12 and 8 key super attack, gave 20% attack to all allies for one turn, and he gave 25% attack and defense to all allies for one turn too, which is nice. This guy was good. This guy's definitely good. But the main thing that made him good was his leader skill in particular. So, how does this guy look during the meta that he had gotten his easy A? There is not a lot to talk about this guy, so I'm going to keep this nice, short, and sweet. So, he easy A's during the Extreme Super Battle Road meta because that is back in 2020. So, how does he perform inside Extreme Super Battle Road? I would argue, provided you put a orb changer next to this guy, he can look quite good inside Extreme Super Battle Road because he's a nuker, right? Clearly, because in his pre-easy A, he gains 7% attack and defense and recovers HP per key spread obtained right over here. And post easy A, he gains key, attack, defense, crit chance, and HP recovery per key spread obtained, as well as more additional defense per key spread obtained and more additional attack per key spread obtained too. So, in all actuality, this guy's damn near his entire passive is a nuking passive. So, provided he does have an orb changer around him, this guy can look quite good, right? But how does this guy look in today's meta? Now, I really wonder what they're going to do to give these players who reach 3,000 days their reward. Like, what are they going to give them? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. But as of right now, what we got for this guy, post easy A inside the red zone, this guy's getting smacked around because he just starts out with 77% attack and defense to start a turn. He technically does not gain defense in super because he raises allies attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns, right? Does this count? Because it says allies. I would like to assume that this would count because it's 2 turns. No, it's not. It doesn't count because it'll activate for that first turn and for the next turn. Yeah, so he doesn't gain defense on super. He only has 77% attack and defense start turn, and he's pretty much a nuker. So this guy would not work in meta content, obviously. So how many 200% leader skills is he on? So he's on Tech Bardoc's 200% leader skill. He is on. Is he on the any of the Aether's 200% leader skills? Because he's clearly on Power of Wishes. Because he's doing the fucking Spirit Bomb everyone in the background, right? So yeah, he's on Tech Bardoc's 200% leader skill. He's also on this guy's leader skill, right? Because this is a Final Trump card, Final Trump card character. So yeah, he's on the Power of Wishes 200% leader skill with these LRZ boys. Because he's on Power of Wishes and Final Trump card as well as Connected Hope and Boo Saga, right? Connected Hope, yeah, he's on all those. So he's on the Z boys 200% leader skill, as well as who else's 200% leader skill is he on? Connected Hope, obviously, we pretty much just knocked out the ballpark right over there. Turtle School does have a new 200% leader skill with that Kai Goku right over here, which is really, really dope. This is a powerful leader skill because every goddamn Goku's on his team, right? So he's on the Kai Goku 200% leader skill, as well as Bond of Friendship. He's not GT Hero, so he's not on Pan's 200% leader skill, right? Yeah, I had to remember what Pan's was. Accelerated Battle would have to be a no. Battle of Fate is a yes because Trunks and Vegeta is a 200% leader skill to Battle of Fate, right? Because he's on Bond of Parent Child. And for Warriors Raised on Earth, I don't want to call it Earthbred Fighters. This is such an ugly name. He's also on Yamcha's 200%. So just go to Warriors Raised on Earth because he's Turtle School character. So he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 200% leader skills. Let me go ahead and see. Let me get Power of Wishes real fast. Let me get you. So he's also on he's on both the Aether's 200% leader skills because he's on Power of Wishes and he's on Final Trump card. So yeah, that's good. He's also on Battle of Fate too, right? Yeah. So he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 200% leader skills. That's really, really good. That is really, really good. But the problem is that you wouldn't want to use him on any of those 200% leader skills because this guy is not that impressive without his easy yay. Yes. So what is good about this guy? At the time of this guy releasing, what is good about him was his leader skill, of course, all types 3 key and 100% of the stats. That was quite great back in 2017. This was pre-Super Battle Royale meta because Super Battle Royale come out in literally 5 days from when this guy had released. So that coupled with the fact that he was a nuker that gained attack, defense, and HP recovery per keys for obtain, as well as him being a support type unit on both his 12 and 8 key super attack was nice because you can sit this guy inside slot 1 and have him support the entire rotation with his super attack effects. So he would sit in slot 1, nuke, recover HP, and support the entire rotation with his support type ability inside his super attack effects, as well as him having a great leader skill back in 2017. And he also has a solid link set too. Prepare for Battle, the same lineage, definitely aged well. Prepare for Battle, the same lineage, and All in the Family. These 3 links right here aged so well on this guy. It's like Supreme Power is pretty much a Boo Saga link. 2 key, no, excuse me. That's 10% attack and defense. I was thinking of Prepare for Battle. So yes, like Supreme Power, like experienced fighters and like Z fighters, like it's something, but the same lineage, Prepare for Battle on the Family. He has a decent link set. He was a nuker that recovered HP per keys for obtain, as well as supporting the entire rotation with a good leader skill back in 2017, which is nice. Now for today, what's good about him today? He's on 6 200% leader skills, right? It's like that's really, really good. He's on 6 200% leader skills with still like technically a usable leader skill and off meta content, all types 3 key and 100% of the stats. That is usable for sure, as well as him still having a solid super attack effects. I would say these are still solid though, because in off meta content you could still make the case post EZA he can sit in slot 1, right? And they also buffed up his nuking, which is definitely really, really cool. As well as starting him out with the attack and defensive buff. He already started out with an attack buff, but now he's starting out with a defensive buff, which is really, really nice. So what is bad about this guy? If this guy had only... What's bad is that he does not create his own key spears. He doesn't gain defense on super. And his defense is definitely not enough in this day and age for Dokkan. But other than that, this guy he's okay. This is an okay unit. I would argue this guy is actually an okay unit for off-meta content. I don't think there's much more to say about this guy. He's on 6 200% leader skills with a decent leader skill with himself. Solid link set. A decent amount of category teams that he has. Nuker. If he just had changed his own orbs, had a bit of a more substantial attack and defensive buff, and gained defense on super attack, he would have been much more better. Like, why can't he just gain damage reduction per key sphere obtained? Who cares? Make creators one, because you have to wait 2,000 days for this guy to be easy aid. So why not let him gain damage reduction per key sphere obtained? Instead, like, let's remove this crit chance per key sphere obtained and make that damage reduction per key sphere obtained. Why not? Who cares? Do you care? If you're waiting 2,000 days, you're waiting 2,000 days for this guy. Why do you care about how OP he is? Who cares? Make him powerful. But I think that is really bad. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's live. I'm so excited for tomorrow's live. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure to come tomorrow for the live. Hey, you have a good time. You have a good time tomorrow. Catch you guys next video. Peace.